Being familiar with the campus of the College of Worcester, we often take for granted what the college has to offer to us. We start asking questions like, how does this tradition started, or how does this building to this distance? However, I believe that to fully appreciate the campus and its heritage, we should start to reflect on this question.
To answer such questions, we must educate ourselves on how Worcester's past has affected us today. To look back, we must see who built these halls, who developed our values and traditions, and our reputation. By developing the Great Scott Award, we wish to give credit to those who have affected our community, such as Burton Babcock.
Dear judges, we are here to celebrate the mission and core value of the college by representing to you the person who embodies all the values that the college aims for.
A winner of the Great Scott Award is someone who has given their time and effort to reinforce our school's core values. Mr. Burton E. Babcock, class of 1894 and former vice president of the Board of Trustees, is an excellent candidate for this award. First, we will discuss the criteria for this award, and next, how Mr. Babcock qualifies and is an outstanding candidate.
First, what are the values that make a person significant and deserve the Great Scott Award?
Our first criterion is that this person should have a strong interest in improving our campus. This can be through contributions that are general donations for aesthetic purposes or group donations, as long as it is, and I quote, infuse vitality in campus life as described in our school's core values.
Our second criterion is that the person is willing to do good for the people. One of our graduate qualities is that the students are ready to help people with difficulties and serve the community.
Our third criterion is that our candidate should support Worcester's core value of diversity and inclusivity, accepting and embracing members of the community from many different backgrounds and experiences. Our Great Scott candidate plays a role in helping to diversify our campus to achieve the goal of bringing a wide array of people from different experiences, backgrounds, and values to our campus. So, how does Mr. Burton Babcock fit our criteria?
Mr. Babcock falls the first criteria of having interest in improving the campus through his great contributions to the campus. The Worcester News on May 15, 1941 stated that Mr. Babcock gave the college $50,000 on commencement day 1923. In his speech, he said, and I quote, "I feel that this sum does not in any measure repay Worcester for what it did for me during the 4 years I was here." The same article also talked about his love for music. During a visit of President Wisher to Phelps, where Mr. Babcock was living, he had a chance to listen to a choir led by Mr. Babcock. We all believe that Mr. Babcock's love for music had inspired him to give the college a grand piano and a Scott band uniform, which were mentioned in Worcester Daily Record April 8, 1941.
Mr. Burton Babcock is an excellent candidate that fits into our second criterion of serving the community through his acts of generosity on an individual level. In his memorial given by President Wishart in 1941, it is stated that upon a visit to the campus, Mr. Babcock met a young first year who was working her way through college. He saw the value of her hard work and decided that he would pay her tuition. Also, in an article from February 11, 1941, it is described that Mr. Babcock gave $5,000 for a scholarship that would last over the course of 5 years, each year giving 5 students $200 each. In this day, $200 each does not seem like a big amount of money, but at the time, his contribution allowed many people to come to the school.
The third criteria of diversity and inclusivity was well presented by Mr. Babcock. The Worcester News on May 15, 1941 talked about the Babcock Hall, and it was dedicated to Mr. Babcock on commencement day in 1936. Worcester Daily Record on June 13, 1936 described Babcock Hall as a hall for female students. The fact that the hall was for female students showed that Mr. Babcock encouraged women's higher studies. At that time period, the presence of female students on campus helped a lot in diversifying the campus community. Nowadays, Babcock Hall still serves as a center of diversity and global engagement, which was its own function. We have discussed the 3 criteria of the Prescott Award, including a person's engagement in improving the campus, his willingness to help other people, and his taking role in diversifying the campus. Mr. Babcock, who was a great contributor to the campus, was always ready to help other people with difficulties and worked really hard toward diversifying the campus. He is a great exemplar of a person who dedicated his heart to the campus.
In order to fully appreciate Worcester in the present, we must look to the past and value those people, such as the generous Mr. Babcock, who have given so much to the school to allow us to have the experiences here that we have today.